We're super grateful to how 2K have given us opportunities to be involved in, with stuff like this. Being a woman, being a black woman in an industry that doesn't favor us, it really, really helps to know that you have a backing of like 2K.
I heard that a lot of players, 2K players in China play 2K because of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's such an honor. I want people to have the exact same experience as me. So how good
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, after winning the title in 2020, the Lakers are trying to recreate that magic. LeBron James called last season a strange and even hellstorm with the injuries and the struggles.
Yeah, moves to be made, Allie. No question. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Colin Sexton. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And for the Lakers, Tristan Thompson is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's James in at the 3. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Greg.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Ball's going up the court, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Sexton. Markkanen from long range. Thompson pulls it in. It's James on the wing. Guarded by Markkanen. James can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Utah, the rebound. Here's Olynyk, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's James. The shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
James can't get that one to fall.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here is James. Coming off a 31-point game.
Nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Clarkson with the ball. Beasley covers. Pass to Olynyk. And no good. Good D by Vanderbilt. James passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
The Jazz have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Hoop poked away and stolen by Beasley. Fires for 3. The rebound by Markkanen.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Markkanen. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
James passes to Vanderbilt. Over Markkanen. Out to James. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell to pass to James. From 7 feet. Count that one.
Thank goodness he's finally made one on attempt number 10 at that.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Utah calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
The Lakers on D. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Outside Sexton.
Rudy Gay.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Sexton. Up and over Russell. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz. Utah retains possession. Dunn. He's checked in for Sexton.
Chris Dunn.
Puts it up off the inbound. Lakers on D. Thompson pulls it in.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Russell finds Beasley. Out to Thompson. Oh, he tries a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Count that bucket. James has got his second basket. Of the night.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, BA, Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
Now, here is James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Okay, Bron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
For the Lakers.
No good on the second free throw.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Here's Horton Tucker, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
We got technology. So it's the Lakers now. It's a three-point game. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Chris Dunn, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. And that one, good. LeBron's got his third basket of the night. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Abaji can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
No good on the second free throw. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
That gives them the lead.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Utah calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes. It just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dancing. Let's go.
Los Angeles on D. James looking it over. 56 seconds left in the first. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And there it is for him. And the Jazz lead by 1.
That's unblockable, that floater. One of the many shots in Dunn's arsenal.
The drive by James, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
It remains Los Angeles ball.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Shot from the low block. Another miss by LeBron. Lets the 3 fly into the ball. Out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they score.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
12. The Jazz. 15. Welcome to the floor.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Bamba in at center. That's the Laker 5. They get it back.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Hachimura against Markkanen. Hachimura the pass to LeBron. The three. That shot off.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Hachimura. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the pass to Clarkson. Over LeBron. And the rejection by James. Vanderbilt the pass to James. And the Lakers with another miss.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Three-pointer. Vanderbilt kicks to Hachimura. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Beasley with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Hachimura. Jacks up a three. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Now, here's Markkanen. No points in the game yet for him. James covering. Misses off the right iron.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Jazz have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Here's Markkanen, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now the dish to Olynyk. Clarkson outside. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
And Bamba pulls it down.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now Sexton after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. over Beasley. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Puts up a 3. And again, LeBron missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the left side wing. Olynyk has the open look. No good off the front iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Beasley finds Hachimura. Buries the long-range jumper. Hachimura's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'll like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And the Jazz call time here. Of course, you know, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev.